So, video live from the tugboat. Haven't had really a chance to properly edit many videos. I've been working a lot. But I appreciate if you guys could drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel greatly. And I will also continue to keep putting up videos with clips and highlights. But when I can, and I'm a little too busy, doing something in camera like this with no editing is a little bit easier to do. So I want to talk about Leon Draisaitl. He has, I believe, 86 points on the season, second in the NHL in points when I just recently looked it up. And while we have conversations about Connor McDavid and Nathan MacKinnon, and for very good reason, it feels like sort of, for whatever reason, Leon Draisaitl is left out of the conversation of the best player currently in the NHL. You know, Draisaitl has a bunch of physical gifts. He's a big body. He's a big-bodied German. I think I could easily say this, probably the greatest German-born player, NHL player of all time. And he'll be a bona fide Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. He can score. He has a very good shot. He is also a very good playmaker as well. When he's fully healthy and engaged, he can play a very solid two-way game. He's a good physicality. He has good physicality to his game as well. Draisaitl is a fantastic player, and it does make me wonder why we kind of leave him out of these bigger conversations of the best player in the NHL. Now, some of it does play to the factor that Connor McDavid's on his team, but Draisaitl is currently outscoring McDavid in points. McDavid has 72, Draisaitl has 85, 86 points at this point of the season, and I'm not mitigating what McDavid is at all. I mean, we saw in the big moments the guy can come up big like he did in that Four Nations tournament for Canada against the United States in overtime. But McDavid, while he's a fantastic player, I think Draisaitl is a fantastic player in his own right and should deserve to be in some of those bigger conversations that I feel like we leave him out of for whatever reason. And the Oilers aren't the very good team they are without Draisaitl. If they just had Connor McDavid, they'd still be a very solid team. But without Draisaitl, they wouldn't have that same dynamic of just one of the best 1-2 punches in the NHL. You know, I think undisputably, they are definitely the best 1-2 punch currently in the NHL. Both are superstar level athletes, and if Draisaitl was on another team, I would say this, I think he would get a lot more respect. I'm not saying he's completely disrespected, but I think he'd be in more of these conversations as the greatest player in the NHL currently right now, because he has all the tools and he's the franchise player a lot of teams would love to build around. And unfortunately for other teams, the Oilers have two of those players. You know, I don't know, just a quick little video I wanted to make Draisaitl. I think he's such a damn good player, and while I know some comments will talk about the Stanley Cup final of last year, but listen, I think when healthy and he can kind of play his game, he can be an impactful player in these big moments. But let me know down below in your comment section, in my comment section down below, what do you think? Do you think Leon Draisaitl is unfairly left out of some of these conversations of being the best player in the NHL? Or do you think he's just kind of properly slotted? I'd love to know your thoughts. Appreciate if you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.